Olamide's Monday morning started with three things: a headache, sweaty regret, and the realization that he was about to lose his job. He had barely blinked before yesterday turned to today. And now, standing outside his office, he wondered if this was how execution felt. The security man at the gate eyed him like a disappointed uncle. "Olamide, my guy," he shook his head slowly, full of fatherly sorrow. "You sure say you won't go inside?" Olamide responded, "What if I just beg?" The security man sighed. "You fit beg, but you go still collect." Olamide squared his shoulders and walked in, straight into disaster. His colleagues laughed once they sighted him. He was about to ask them for an update when Mrs. Ajayi appeared at the entrance of her office. She wasted no time in waving him inside her office. If disappointment had a face, Mrs. Ajayi was its ambassador. She folded her arms, letting out the kind of deep sigh that African parents use before they announce your punishment. "Olamide, my dear," she began, "did kidnappers abduct you?" Olamide blinked. "Ma? Or did rapture happen and leave only you behind? Because how else do you explain disappearing for an entire workday without any notice?" Olamide fumbled for words. Don't waste my time." She raised a single piece of paper. It was his attendance record. "You have worked here for 1,080 days, Olamide, and somehow you have managed to be late for 1,077 of those days." Olamide almost took a piece right there. This wasn't looking so good. "But ma, technically, you know Lagos traffic," he responded weakly. "And now, you have moved from lateness to full-blown disappearance." She continued as if he hadn't spoken. He tried one last strategy. "Madam, let's be honest. Do you really think I'm the worst employee here?" Mrs. Ajayi smiled. It was not a friendly smile. "No," she stood. "But you are my favorite employee to fire." Olamide's vision blurred. "Mrs. Ajayi, wait!" She pointed at the door. "Pack your things and go." Olamide stood up in slow motion. The world felt unfair. As Olamide reached the entrance, a sleek black car pulled into the lot. The sight of it drew him out of his sad state and activated his flight mode.